Don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell to keep updated with our videos.
What's in your wallet, nigga? 911 is a joke, nigga. You only calling them on yourself. What a bitch, what's in your wallet? Now check this revelation out, this gospel song out, Angel Heart. We got this young lady who is a singer for Rock Nation. Well, y'all know Rock Nation is. Yeah, that's your boy Jay-Z. And for some kind of reason, they wanna, they banned her, they fired her, because she wouldn't take the shot. You know, we got to say shot because you can't say the V word. The man said they're going to ban you if you say it get near that word. So that just that just shows you how much the motherfucking system really love the people. You know what I mean? How the hell you going to force somebody to take a shot? How the hell y'all going to bring this old fake ass disease here in the first place? How the hell did all this shit happen? And then y'all come with this martial law about y'all gonna tell somebody what to do like they your property or something. Like they talking to the people like you my property. You know what I mean? That, hey man, I told you this shit is getting more and more like Russia, like a dictatorship. They just gonna tell a motherfucker. So they said, well, you gotta take the shot. Why? So we could kill off. To me, it's like that shit. Even if it take me out, what about my offspring? Is this gonna channel? It's not. It's not about me. It's not about me getting protected from this whatever y'all done put out here, this strain or whatever. It's all about y'all trying to get my offspring, and then because that's the way y'all making this look. You know, and that's what I was believing all the time. It ain't about y'all trying to get the adults, because the adults is like too paranoid and don't believe in nothing y'all talk about. But the young people, they easily, they don't know the past, so they can be educated to believe in a new future. Because it ain't no future without the past, nigga. Because you don't know the past, then you don't. You just gonna get tricked again, a rerun. So now, y'all tell me, how much do the system love the people, man? If they gon', and then, but I'm tying that into, where's the jobs, where's the education, where's all this democracy, and all this. It seemed like back in the 70s and the 80s and the 90s, even though we had all them drugs and stuff, it seemed like it was more freedom then. And it was more, the government was more real then. Now it's straight up watered down. It's just straight up, everything is corruption. It was more honest then, even though it was corrupt. They hid it better. Now they ain't even trying to hide their corruption. They're just gonna tell people what to do.
DrVoiceTV.com, the home for intelligent black people. I want to tell you guys about something that I just received in my email about a singer by the name of Victory Boyd. Victory Boyd was scheduled to sing at the season opener for the NFL. And I just read a report that basically says that she was fired by the NFL at the last minute. She had a once-in-a-lifetime deal, was going to sing in front of millions of people, and they just fired her from the gig because she wouldn't get the shot. And I'm not going to say the V word because y'all know the V word will get you banned on social media. I had a big problem with YouTube last week because I had Dr. Christina Parks on. You guys remember that? So I won't say the V word today. So we got to find other words to use. So I'll say the shot. And you'll know what I mean when I talk about getting the shot. And what's really fascinating about this is that Victory and her family, they're very religious. They're very strong Christians. I know her father, John. And I was very surprised that the NFL did make an allowance for her. What happened with Victory in the NFL was she was scheduled to sing. Now, in case you don't know about Victory, she's such a great singer. She actually wrote songs on Kanye West's last album, Jesus is King. I believe they won a Grammy for that album. And she also is such a great singer that she sang for Jay-Z, and Jay-Z literally right on the spot signed her to Rock Nation. So she became super famous, and I'm proud of Victory because Victory became famous partly on this platform. We put her on our social media, and I told you all that we have to support the artists we believe in. Well, we supported Victory, and now Victory is singing with Jay-Z and singing all around the world, and she sings like an angel. And she's actually coming to the 2021 All Black National Convention if you want to come to the convention with us. But anyway, so I got word that she was going to perform in the first game between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Dallas Cowboys. And lo and behold, they come back and they say, well, everybody on the field has to have the shot. Now, that was fascinating to me because I thought in Florida that they'd made that illegal. I know that in Florida, apparently that's not something that is typically required. They'll make some sort of allowance. So her family, from what I understand, basically said, look, for religious reasons, we can't do that. Do you have an exemption? And can she get a test? She's going to be in open air. She's not going to be indoors. Now, pay attention now. She's not going to be inside. She can be socially distanced from everybody else around. She could take a test. She could even wear a mask all the way up until the moment she starts singing. She could wear a mask right until the moment she sings. And the NFL said no. This really surprised the heck out of me, and I was really stunned by that fact, and it kind of blew my mind. So,
Man, to me, this is legalized racism. And it ain't just racism against black people. It's racism against everybody. You know what I mean? Because to me, it's just like racism. It's just like, hey, you can't do this. You excluded unless you do this and you do that and all that. Man, if that ain't racism, what is? I mean, discrimination, what is? That's like saying the only way you can do this is if, no, fuck the only way you can do this, you can't do this. Because why would they come up with some shit that they know you don't want to do, and it's going to be, you feel there's a safety to your health and shit, and then tell you to do something, because they know in your right mind, you ain't going to do it. So that's just like saying that's discrimination. They know you ain't going to do this shit, so they pass a law, and then they say, well, since you ain't going to do that, we can legally discriminate against you. That's what I said. Nigga, just because they being,
it was interesting to kind of bring this.
Just because they being sneaky and shit, they always been sneaky. That don't change the fact of what they doing.
And here's what's going on right now, and I want you all to kind of understand what's happening. You're kind of in an era of what I think will be a form of economic apartheid. Economic apartheid is where certain people will be able to get jobs, certain people won't. I took a survey amongst you guys, and over 2/3 of you, I took the survey for Dr. Christina Parks, who you saw on this platform, who, by the way, got our Your Black World channel. It got banned for a week, in case you're on Your Black World. And make sure you subscribe to our Black-owned media because, we have to find ways to get in touch with each other because they're shutting down platforms. But at yourblackworldtv.com, if you go there, you'll notice we were banned for a week. We couldn't do any content for a whole week because I put Dr. Parks' interview up there. But I felt like people needed to hear from her. She's a PhD in cell and molecular biology from the University of Michigan, who was testifying before Congress. Why in the world are people like Dr. Parks suddenly seen as medical misinformation? That's insanity to me. I just don't get that. I mean, maybe you can refute her. Maybe you can provide a counter argument. I have no idea. I just didn't get it. But anyway, but I read
nigga living in China with censoring everything.
An open conversation. And 2/3 of you, I did a survey for Dr. Parks. She asked me to send her the data. 2/3 of you have said you're not going to get the shot. Now, give me a yes or no in the chat if you have gotten the shot or haven't, or if you want to get it or don't want to get it. Give me a yes or no in the chat. Yes if you want it, no if you don't. I'd be curious to see what that looks like now. I am
funny,
not a person to tell you what to do. I'm not here to do that. I am here to tell you that you have rights. So the only thing I'll tell you to do is to exercise your right. Make the best decision for your family. And for some reason, there are people who think I'm harming you by telling you to be free and to make your own choice. And here's the thing. I think that, and I read an article, it's in the Epoch Times. I think that's one of the few media outlets that covered it. Mainstream media probably won't really cover this, right? So that's why places like Your Black World TV, which I hope you'll subscribe, that's why those outlets are very important because I think the story...
Like I say, I feel sorry for the next generations and the generation after that. Because damn, if they got all this technology and all these laws and forcing people to do shit, I don't think people gonna be around too long. They just gonna. I told you they just gonna pass a law that just rearrange everybody's health. You know what I mean? Not even that. Just so many laws that every move you make is like, nigga, you in jail. One foot in jail and another foot in an insane asylum. Nigga, the mental institution. Nigga, they gonna pass these laws. Motherfuckers think shit is playing. But notice one thing: as technology get more better, time start moving faster. That means they gonna fuck you up faster.
It needs to be heard. But what was really fascinating about it is that the NFL just didn't make any other accommodation. They said, look, if you go on the field, you have to have the shot. And I think that that's worth a lawsuit. I don't know about y'all, but I mean, I'm not a lawyer, but I'm wondering, is that something that lawyers should sue on? Because I'm still utterly fascinated by how, look, if you got the shot and you feel safe because you got the shot, then why are you afraid of people who didn't get the shot? That just doesn't make any sense to me. Unless you're saying it doesn't protect you. Unless you're saying
so they went from the motherfucker.
Unless you're saying.
So they went from the mask to the shot. So the whole game was you got to get the shot. It wasn't even about the mask. See, they came with the mask first to make it big. All we're asking you is just wear a mask, right? But then the next they came with, all we asking you is to take a shot. Next, what they gonna ask a motherfucker? I mean, come on, man. See, it ain't gonna stop, man. They gonna go from one asking a motherfucker to something else. And then they gonna make it a law, right? So it ain't even asking no more. They went from a fucking mask to a shot to nigga. What's next? These motherfuckers keep acting like, oh, that ain't that bad. Wait till they ask you to do something else, motherfucker. That's just the beginning of the motherfuckers. They finna start telling motherfuckers what to do. Watch.
That it can still harm you, right? So I'm not. Somebody says D-Fox says tell us what you're gonna do, Dr. Watkins. I think that's a great comment to make. And let me tell you what I'm gonna do. You want me to tell you what I'm gonna do? Y'all want to know what I'm gonna do? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna exercise my right to say to all of you listening, it's none of your damn business. And I personally think everybody should copy. Everybody, if you for one moment, I will be a little bit like a black leader. I'm not trying to be your leader. I'm not trying to tell you what to do. But the one thing I will tell you to do is do what's best for you. So everybody practice saying none of your damn business. If somebody asks your status, you say none of your business. And that's what I say. You don't have a right to ask me what I'm going to do. Because I got family members who got the shot. I have family members who didn't. And you're not going to shame me either way. I refuse to accept that. Right? Because I can understand it's a complex issue. There are some people, there you go, Nunya, N-U-N-Y-A. Everybody type Nunya in the chat. Nunya. This is America, and I can make my own decision. And if you somehow think that my personal decision that affects my health is somehow going to harm you, then then get out of my face with that nonsense. Get your little shot. If your shot, if you don't feel safe after you get the shot, then why are you getting the shot? That's what I don't understand. That's the part that still baffles me. Is that somehow you feel that even after you got your shot, you should be afraid of people who didn't get their shot. Well, then that means you're telling me your shot did not protect you. Then why did you get it? Right? So, Victor.
Yeah, if you got the motherfucking shot and your shot ain't protecting you, then what the hell did you get the shot for? And what the fuck is you blaming anybody else for who don't get the motherfucker? Because the shot supposed to protect you from every motherfucking thing, right? So you motherfuckers, so they can't come with that. Oh, it's something. Well, you can't have a job. You this or you that. Cause why? Cause you don't got the shot. The fuck is you talking about? The shot was supposed to cure your punk ass. So now your shot ain't worth shit. See, you full of shit. I told you they're gonna be asking more and more and more until they get to the point where they telling you some bullshit that don't even make sense, and have everybody be against each other. That's what I think this is. Just turn everybody against each other. And anyway, we got motherfuckers who are already against us, so that ain't gonna be hard.
Boyd, who's a singer with Rock Nation, Kanye West, She said she wrote out songs on Kanye West's album. I'm really proud of Victory and her family, not just because they're B1 and they're a beautiful Christian black family. All 9 of John's children sing together. They have a group called Infinity Song. And you should check them out, look them up because they are amazing. They go viral every time they sing. And they have a black-owned family business. They're proud to be black. They started a lot. They started a big chunk of their fame on this platform, which makes me super excited. I saw them last week, and they're actually coming to the All Black National Convention. So that's going to be a topic of conversation at the convention this year. If you want to get tickets and passes for the convention, you can go to allblacknationalconvention.com. The URL's on the screen. It's World Health Organization just said that that virus has a lot of mutations, and they said it's probably going to be. And this is interesting. This is going to be interesting to observe. I'm not telling you what to do or judging. I'm just saying that this is going to be interesting because another thing, the World Health Organization just said that that virus has a lot of mutations, and they said it's probably going to be around for a long time. They've already conceded that they'll never eradicate it. It's going to be just like the flu. It's going to be all over the place, around forever. So here's my big question I would ask is, you know, with all this talk about giving people a shot, all this money being made by telling people, get a shot, get a shot, get a shot, that's a concern to me because I'm sitting there thinking, why aren't we talking about being healthy? Why aren't we talking about having a healthy immune system? Why aren't we realizing that even if you get the shot, I mean, it's already been proven that even if you get the shot, you're not safe. So the shot will not protect you from all them Dunkin' Donuts that you're eating that's allowing you to get obese. You know, the shot will not protect you from all the other things you might be doing that's making your immune system weak. Right? They've proven that. That's one thing everybody can agree on. So it seems to me that you need a more holistic solution to this very serious problem as opposed to simply saying, get this shot, take this pill. Well, whenever you hear that, get this shot, get this pill, whatever, you're hearing Big Pharma talking. That's Big Pharma. I'm a finance professor. I know capitalism very well.
Yeah, they digging off into people's pockets without their permission. They passed a law to dig off into the people's pockets. They keep talking about these laws ain't real.
I know that how capitalist incentives can cause people to create a problem and then make themselves into the solution. So again, if you did get the shot, I am not judging you. I promise you I'm not judging you. If you didn't get it, I'm not judging you. I just think that you have a right to say none yet. I don't think you have a right to ask somebody their status. You know, just like I can't ask a woman if she's pregnant if she's applying for a job with my company. I can't ask the person what their sexual orientation is, if they're gay or straight. I can't ask
all
that
these
if
laws.
we're talking about a job. So I don't think you should be allowed to ask somebody what their vaccine
in jail.
See, I said the word.
How the fuck, with all these laws, is with people not property? Everybody property of the state. All these laws, all you gotta do is just break one. Then you'll find out you don't belong to yourself. Your kids don't belong to you. We all property of the state. Just break one of them laws.
Yeah, I told you I was trying not to say the B word. See, now I'm gonna have the YouTube bots out here trying to censor me. So if y'all don't see me for a week, y'all know why. Because we got banned. So please subscribe to the platforms because this is an important time where we have to stay connected. If we do not remain connected, then they are going to shut this stuff down. But I'm not going to stop talking about it because I think we need to have a fair, open, and honest conversation about it. So a Victory Boyd, I've heard from her family. I'm going to try to get her on the platform or her father or both to talk about what they went through with the NFL. Shame on the NFL with all those black athletes that you have who are, you know, who come from families that don't trust the government. You know, it's kind of ridiculous that they don't give any option other than injecting a substance in your body that you don't want injected there. That is, that's an area where I have to say, I believe in taking a stand. There's some hills that you have to be willing to kind of go down on no matter what. And I'm very proud of their family for actually taking a stand on this issue. So we'll see how this goes. And that's pretty much all I want to share. So speaking of health, I'm about to go running with my wife to stay healthy and keep my immune system strong.
About to roll me a joint and contemplate this next video button because I don't know how this is possible, how this could happen, man. This one right here got me a bit baffled, y'all. This man's supposed to having sex with his girlfriend in a closet, and then all of a sudden he get mad at her because she scream out her, while they having sex, she scream out her ex-boyfriend's name 2 times. Then he jump out the damn he break the door down off the closet like Superman or the Incredible Hulk, then start punching holes in the wall like Rocky and shit, and then he go over and stick his hand up her vagina and pull out her intestines. I don't believe no shit like that. And then talking about she was passed out from the liquor and didn't feel it. Come on, y'all. I'm questioning blood. I told you they do anything to get people attention. I don't know if I believe this video, y'all. That's my point. How could how? Do you? Do you believe everything you hear or see or whatever? I don't believe he could have did all that. I don't give a damn how strong he was.
911, what is your emergency?
I think he probably had a... Okay, y'all see that, right? Now, do that. Come on, now, can't no human being do no shit like that. Look how big that hole is like that. I mean, I don't know, maybe they can, but what was that nigga, 7 feet tall or something? 280 pounds? Look at all that, man. That nigga look like he did all that with something else and then pretended that that's how he did it. I think he used a tool or something to do that to that lady. I don't think he used just his hands, man. Come on. Because if he told the truth, right, then that's just going to make it worse on him. So he got to make up a good lie. So that, I don't know. That's just what I think. Because if he did this shit, this is unbelievable. He was hella strong. He done broke down the fucking door in the closet. How did he get enough room to do that? Hold up. Let me be quiet. We can hear this. Excuse me, I'm about to roll this joint.
911, what is your emergency?
He said his girlfriend in the bathroom, she gonna die. Send 911, come on, help her please. He said she ain't breathing, send some help over here right now. He said he was sitting right there and she walked in the bathroom and all of a sudden a whole bunch of blood came out of that motherfucker and he don't know what happened. Yeah. I'm telling you. battle dudes sound like they're like 5 or 6 years old. Why do they always go back to infantile stage and shit? Nigga.
Listen you up, okay?
Screaming for help, man. Screaming anything else?
No, man. I was just, baby, why did you do this to me, baby? Wake up, baby. Help.
So any damage that
Any damage
inside
to
that
the
apartment
house.
tonight, I did it. You did it tonight. I did. Okay.
I know it wasn't her. I
You
took
keep
the
that.
responsibility for every holes and everything broken there. I did it. I know I did it. She never did that.
Okay.
I know I did it.
And why did you do it?
There, you know, that's the problem. I don't know why, man. We were drinking, you know. She's a good girl. She's a proper girl, man. She's my love. She changed my name. She told me all the
See, he lying like hell. He lying. He already planned. She wanted to leave his ass. And he don't want to tell the truth, so it'll be premeditated first-degree murder. So he trying to make it seem like it's a spur of the moment why he did it. So he know he got to take the rap, but he gonna set up the story about why how it happened, knowing damn well that ain't what happened. I told you he didn't do that to them walls. He used something to beat them walls in and break that window. He didn't do all that shit with his hands. He don't even look that strong.
name of the other guy. And he said it twice.
Knew he was faking.
And she was wrong. She was confusing me with him. At that point, I got mad. I got really, really mad.
Okay, he pleaded guilty to murder and sexual battery charges and spending the rest of his life in jail. So he got what he wanted, right? He didn't go there for rape, right? That's what he should have went there for, rape, right? Because then all this sexual shit, and she probably didn't even want the nigga no more. Some kind of way, she wasn't even supposed to be there. How was she supposed to be there? Nigga, you see what he just did to her? So some kind of way, they must have came into contact and then he just went off on her. She wasn't even supposed to be there. They came into contact and he went off. Because if she was supposed to be there, she was an idiot, right? And she wasn't no idiot. And I give people credit. So she knew that what he was capable of. That's why she was trying to break off the relationship with his ass. But he caught her ass slipping. Like, okay, baby, just let me come over one last time or some shit. Talking about he was having sex in the closet. No, he was in the closet probably doing something to her or beating her up or something so the neighbors couldn't hear her or something. He was muffling up some sound or something. That's what he was doing in the closet. What the fuck you talking about? He broke the closet doors off the wall. That nigga don't... Stop lying. Now all of a sudden this guy who then killed this lady don't remember taking her in the closet, don't remember
How did you guys meet?
doing all other kind of atrocities, don't remember breaking out the windows, don't remember breaking holes in the wall. He don't remember nothing. What is he? I told you this sound like he making this shit up so he can get a lesser time.
No more. In the beginning, we used to go out every club. So. But that's for the first month.
And then he talking about, they ask him, how many kids you got? I got 2. When did you have, how old is they? 1 year and 2 years old. What? The lady just died, so what, you just leaving one woman to go to the next woman? Nigga, what? That's a whole lot of child support. That's a whole lot of alimony. She must have told him she was pregnant too. That's why he killed her. She told him, I'm pregnant. What? Now I got 3 babies. I just got to America. I can't afford it. You gotta go. Another one of them stories. Like I said, who's the criminal? The people or the people who wrote the laws or the system?
I like to drink. I like to have my beer once in a while. And, you know, when we moved here, all this day we've been drinking, you know, like a lot, every day because I have to go to work.
Yeah.
But when I come back from my work, I will drink a couple beers. You know.
What about Maria?
Maria, the same thing. She don't drink unless I drink. You know. She likes to drink, but she knows I get mad if she drinks by herself because I know she gets like a little crazy when she drinks.
Okay.
So, but since I'm off today, yesterday I told her, hey, you know, let's go to Chili's. We bought some, you know, margaritas. And then after that, we go to the ABC, or something like that. It's a liquor store, right?
Yeah. Yeah. So let's go. So let's start today. You worked. Today's Sunday.
Today's Sunday.
Yesterday was Saturday. Did you work Saturday?
Yeah, I work Saturday.
Okay. What time did you get off?
I get off around 4:20.
Around 4:20.
Exactly. I have my papers and my receipt.
And what about her? What time was she?
And she went to work also. She went to work yesterday. She don't work weekends, but she went to the office
Yeah.
for a couple hours, 2 hours,
Okay.
something like that.
All right. So you get off work and you come home to the apartment, or you go somewhere else?
No, I went straight to the apartment, take a shower, and then she was cooking dinner. Dinner was ready made, and
What did you guys eat?
at the house.
Yeah. What did you eat? What did you guys eat?
She made chicken, and beans and rice.
Okay.
So we just ate, and we went to Miami to see my mother.
Around what time was that?
That was around 7 o'clock,
7 o'clock.
6:30 to 7:40, something like that.
Okay.
Then when we get out from Hialeah, we just went straight to Chili's, right next to the apartment.
Okay. So you went to Chili's before going back home.
Exactly.
Okay. All right.
Exactly.
And you got the Chili's around what time?
We get to Chili's around like 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock, 8:15, something like that. I'm not pretty sure, but it was just something like that.
Okay. And then how long did you stay there for?
We stayed there for like an hour, 15 minutes, 20 minutes.
Okay.
We only drink, she drank one margarita, I drink 2 margaritas. Actually, we drink
The point
one and a
was
half each.
that how people will, go off into their fairy tale fantasy island world,
Just me and her.
and then when reality come back to them,
We went
that they
straight
really
to the
ain't
bar.
free,
We
and they
went-
find themselves not free. And then when they sitting in that cell and they say, I mean, who was the enemy, me or the system? You know what I mean? Because the reason that I'm here is because the system passed all these laws and all this crazy shit. But now I ain't gonna say that all the time. Some of these people really be jealous of each other, whether it's the man or the woman. But other times it be, but all these laws ain't helping either. You know what I mean? That could be the fuel for the fire.
Okay, so you guys go.
You know what I mean? I mean that could be the spark for the fire.
And when do you guys go?
So the spark ain't innocent either. This man now his fairy tale and his fantasy is getting off base. He said they don't got furniture. I said, well, then how y'all got pots and pans to cook with? He said they put some cardboard boxes on the floor and made it like furniture and shit. Like that's where they put their little items or whatever. No wonder she was leaving his ass. Nigga, you ain't got no furniture. You brought me to this place. I done been a new man. I'm not like you, dude. I got a vagina. I could move up. You the one got to get a job. I already got a job. Motherfuckers that take care of me. So he said, fuck that. He wasn't letting that lady leave. That's what the fuck happened. She was ready to go. Wouldn't you? You come over a nigga house and the only thing he got is some boxes and shit for furniture. Is you crazy?
Just you two live there together?
Yeah, just
you didn't have anybody over, no one visiting?
No, nobody.
All right, so tell me about the night.
He ain't even got
when you get
visitors.
back to the house. Tell me what happened.
Okay, we get to the house. She was already like kind of tipsy from the margaritas and Chili's. We start to drink. We put like 2 cardboard, boxes on the floor. We put the lamp on top, and we don't have furniture, so we're about
Yeah,
to
they
buy.
need some light.
I want to get paid. We're about to buy.
We ain't even got light in the
TV,
house.
The TV and things like that,
Okay.
And so we put the 2 boxes on the floor on the dinner room.
Dinner room?
We started drinking.
No wonder she was ready to leave.
Music. And, we have a lot of shot of tequila. Then,
He trying to say she got drunk and he got drunk and nobody don't know what happened. We know what happened. She didn't get drunk. And you didn't get drunk either.
And she was a lot crazy. So she was asking me for stuff that she
She
never
was
asked me
asking
for.
you to leave.
Back and forth.
Can she leave?
Like, you know, the thing with the arm and shit like that, and you know, I never done that shit with nobody, especially with her.
So what? Explain what kind of stuff was she asking? What do you mean?
I mean, first she started talking like something like, you know, like I was uncomfortable with it, you know, like one day I want you to put a bottle on my food, you know.
Put a bottle in her vagina.
No, you guys,
Yeah,
you know.
He
I
said,
want
can you put a bottle in my vagina?
Absolutely. And
You know.
You're not
Nigga wasn't drunk.
You're just telling us what she told you, what she wanted you to do.
You know, and
It's not disrespectful.
you know, I'm a man. I'm her man. So whatever she asks me, I'll do.
You her man? No, nigga, you her slave master, and she wanted to be free.
I put it. Okay. I put it. So she was telling me that.
She said, put it in my pussy, so I put it. So when she was telling me that, I was like, what next, baby? I'm ready to roll.
I mean, first she started talking like something like, you know, like I was uncomfortable with it, you know, like one day I want you to put a bottle on my food, you know.
Put a bottle in my
I'm
pussy.
talking right now, you guys,
Yeah.
you know.
I want you to be open
I
for-
respect her and.
Can't, jeez.
You're not
Can't blame this
You're just telling us
on
what she told
immigration.
you, what she
This was probably this person's traditions from where they came from. It probably was normal where he come from.
I'm her man, so.
I'm her man, he told you. But not in America, nigga. I just got here. I can't follow y'all rules. These are my traditions, not yours. Don't blame it on immigration.
I don't remember reading.
Freedom of choice.
Bottle too, or if I no, because I was really.
what kind of bottle are you talking about?
It's a beer bottle.
A beer bottle. Okay. All right. So what ended up happening? I know she was asking you to do these things.
Yeah, she was asking me all this stuff, and you know, I was starting feeling like
Put
uncomfortable.
a beer
like,
bottle in her
you know,
vagina?
she
Nigga,
never asked
please.
for that, and I know
He's
she was
asking to
thinking-
leave.
But when we were doing stuff and
She thought she was in America. She didn't know she was in Cuba or wherever you from.
to get out of the bathroom, so I get out of the bathroom, and
Ricky Ricardo, I Love Lucy, they tripping.
I was smoking a cigarette. I don't remember if the door was already break or something.
I thought Ricky Ricardo was
I know I
cool.
break it because she is not strong enough to break it.
What door are we talking about?
The glass door. I just remember I see glass in the door, man. I really don't remember when I break it or why I break it. You know, to be honest with you.
Explain